Well, polling clearly shows there are concerns about whether both are too old. But how the questions are asked can also play a major part in how voters look at the issue, or at least how we get the numbers on the issue. Stirewalt here to break it all down. Chris?
I just feel great after watching that.
You feel refreshed?
I don't know about you, but I just feel like I'm ready. Okay, so here's the thing. This is kind of about age and the election, but it's just, and I promise I'll keep it short, but I want to talk to you about polling. I want to talk to you. I don't know why I did the Bill Clinton tiny thumb there, but I want to talk to you about polling and how polling is weird. So look at this poll, this first poll. Okay, too old to be effective to be president. This is part of the poll that made Democrats all want to throw themselves off of the Woodrow Wilson Bridge over the weekend. Way too old. This is Biden, 73% to 42% Trump. Okay, fine. Now, look at this poll from the National Opinion Research Center at the University of Chicago. Much closer, only a 10-point gap on the two, and majorities say both, right? So you would look at that and you would say, what's the deal? What's the deal? Now, look, I'm not going to make you hear about probabilities, samples. I'm not going to make you hear about all of this stuff about polling, but I want you to see the power of how you word a question. So first, look at the question for the New York Times poll, which is, these are both high quality, excellent polls. First question, this candidate, Biden, Trump, whatever, is just too old to be an effective president. Compare that to the question, how confident are you that each of the following has the mental capacity to serve effectively as president? They're asking two very different questions. Now, this is interesting to me as a nerd, and I like to look at how prompts and surveys affect the outcomes when you do a poll. But it also gets to the issue. Yes, Joe Biden has a huge problem about his age. The problem about Donald Trump with voters isn't his age. It's that he's kooky, right? It's not the age part with Trump. It's the radical. It's the he goes off. He gets nutty, right? It's not that they think he's too old. It's they think he's too wacky and not predictable and stable enough. I tell you all of that to say, as we go through this year, as we go through this process, you're going to see people throwing polls around. They're going to talk about the polls. They're going to say, this poll proves this poll proves that. What's the truth? The truth is there's lies, damn lies, and statisticians. You've heard it before. Take these all with a grain of salt. Count on reliable pollsters and read the detail, or just watch us, and we'll read them for you.
Stirewalt breaks it down. By the way, Sunday show this weekend, first go at it. Nikki Haley, what was your takeaway?
She won D.C. Congratulations. She did that. Way to go. I mean, look, it's really, for Nikki Haley, it's kind of a rough story because Super Tuesday tomorrow, the rules in all these states, Nikki Haley could win. She could get some delegates in Virginia. Okay. There's a Vermont, I don't know. But because of all the rule changes that they put in place, if you get to 50%,
California's gone, Texas is gone.
Exactly. In a previous cycle, she would have had a good day Super Tuesday or a pretty good day Super Tuesday. It's going to be very tough.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.